Big Dog here. It was early March 2025. Me and my wife loaded up the motorhome and headed to Pere Marquette State Park to do some camping, bicycle riding, and I did some motorcycle riding on my CT125. And we really had a good time over there. The weather was unbelievable. Every day it was just good. We didn't have any weather problems at all, and no wind. And we rode a lot of trails, bike trails around there, and rode on some of the roads on a high bluff above the state park. And anyway, this is our story. So I hope you enjoy it.
Well, I just fueled up in Grafton, Illinois, and headed east, and I'm going to intersect the road that me and Debbie rode yesterday on our bicycles. Look at this hill here. Oh my God, it is straight up. Me and Debbie's bicycles wouldn't climb that. Our old Pettigos might have, but these ones we got now wouldn't, so I better keep her wound up. This view here is just a pull off on the scenic drive above our campground. Called Lover's Leap Overlook. Well, I just think I may fly my drone right here. Probably fly all the way down the Illinois River down there. Looks like it's a mile away.
So I flew my drone off that high ridge there, off of, what do they call that? Scenic Drive, yeah. That was way up on almost the mountain. And you can see the cars driving there. That highway down there is a highway north of Grafton, Illinois. So you're not looking at Mississippi River here. You're looking at the Illinois River. Mississippi River is much farther west. I think at some point in time my drone got, I think about a mile away from me, but there was no obstructions in it or anything, and I was totally confident not losing connection with my drone. It was a beautiful view up there. My old CT run like a top, climbing those hills. And we had run them on our e-bikes, this same road, and had a really, really, really good time.
Overlook. Eagle Roost Scenic Overlook. Looks like Debbie's playing her ukulele. You gonna sing me a song again?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Not till I get better.
I'm gonna ride around the campground just a little bit. I'll be right back. cabins, I think you gotta provide your own bedding. Whoa, horse. Okay, you're on. Go.
I'm just picking and a grinning.
Picking and a grinning. See me, I will always love you.
You're my sunshine.
No, I will always love you. By Dolly Parton.
I'll have to learn that.
Oh, you don't? Well, you want me to sing it?
Yeah, I've seen it. I'll play it in key of C.
I don't think so. Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Dee Dee. Oh, she's my girl. Yeah, she's my girl. Yeah.
I'm learning a riff.
She's learning her riff. That's spelled R-I-F-F.
You want to hear it?
Yeah. That's a good one.
Sunshine, you make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know. Oh, I missed it all. Just do me sometime when I don't know you got it going. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. It's to you.
Where you going, Miss D?
I have no clue. I'm following the big dog. I don't think he knows where he's at.
Big Dog knows where he's going. Never, ever fear, Dee Dee. So how's your bike doing going up these hills? We've been up some pretty steep hills.
Yeah.
These don't climb as steep as hills there, old Pettigos, but they're climbing a pretty good hill.
Yeah.
And there's a sign here showing the trails, and this we're riding a scenic drive right now. And the scenic drive is this line right here. And there's a lodge, a picnic area, and way off that way, back down that road, is the Brussels Ferry, which we'll go to either later today or tomorrow. And that's where we're camped down kind of that way in the park. There's no camping right here. This is really hilly right here. I didn't realize this. Man, look at that, goes down that valley, and then there's that ridge over there.
This is small mountains.
This is beautiful in here. And down there, If you can see that water down there, that's the Illinois River, which crosses over in the land that's in between the Illinois and the Mississippi. You having fun?
Having a good time.
All right. Where we at, Deb?
We're at Lover's Leap.
Lover's Leap. See you later. Here, we're about the highest point on this scenic drive here. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's about probably what, 62 degrees, 65 maybe?
Probably 62.
By the way, this coat used to fit me perfect.
Well, time has changed. Things have changed.
Blue sky, no wind.
Still a little nippy air.
Oh, you're nippy, huh?
Yep. Oh, you're hot-blooded.
You got that right. And there's hiking trails all over this area down there, and they look like it'd be good biking too. I don't know whether that's legal or not. But sure is a beautiful day. We're having a ball.
You sure are.
Still in Hardin, there's that, I don't know if you can see it way off in the distance there, there's that Hardin Bridge that the middle of it goes up and down for barge traffic, and I don't know if it's still up. I think it's still in operation or not. There's my beast right there. I'm having a good time today, but I think I'm going to start heading towards back towards the Pere Marquette campsite we got, and check on Debbie and Dee Dee. Debbie's not feeling up to par, as she says. I don't feel up to par very often either. Anyway, there's the see, that's the Illinois River there. So I crossed it at on the Brussels ferry going west,
and I'll cross it going east back on the other side here in just a little bit. Yeah, we have a good time. It's a absolutely perfect day for riding. I think it's about 68, 69 degrees. There's really no wind, and wind something bothers me a lot anymore riding. I just don't, and it's just no wind today at all. It just feels really good. So anyway, having a great time. Want to give a shout out to my buddy Chad I met yesterday on the Ruckus. Man, I had fun. And hi Chad, hope you're seeing this, and we'd have been really good riding companions today. I might have been able to keep up your Ruckus. I'm not sure. I would give it my best shot. See you, buddy. This is a cool drone shot of that bridge I rode over, and as you can see, the middle of it raises up and down, and it all looked operational to me. I have no clue if they're still actually using the lift of that bridge. I don't know if any barge traffic goes down this river anymore or not. I just really don't know. But it's a spectacular piece of engineering here. It looked in really, really good shape. You see a car going across the bridge down below there. So that is the Illinois River. I'd be looking west, I believe, right now.
I'm getting on the Golden Eagle or the Russell's Ferry. Speed limiter set at 30 miles per hour max. Otherwise, I'm gonna see a damn thing. If I didn't say, after I got on that ferry, I went west, the Russell's Ferry. I went west and got into that lane that's between the Illinois River and the Mississippi. So that's where I'm riding. And this road here, I'm heading down to the Winfield Ferry, which has a significant memory in my life. And I'm gonna go check it out. It's closed, but I wanna go look at it. ferry's way up the head there, and that's the Mississippi straight ahead. But look at this. Evidently, when the water was really high, the ferry would come to this place right here. I did not know that. Dam over there to the right. So there's a lock and dam over there. Not that far, looks like about a third of a mile. And there's the ferry, which is shut down. I don't know if it's shut down permanently. I don't think so. I think it's shut down just seasonally. And it could be due to high water. But there it is, the Winfield Ferry. Now the story I have is, if you're here, is I live in Mount Vernon, Illinois, and I used to have a riding buddy, a good friend of mine, Kenny Gibbons. He lives in Missouri, and I would call him up 2 o'clock in the morning and say, "Hey Kenny, I'm gonna go for a ride." I'd wake him up in the middle of the night. I say, "Won't you meet me at the Winfield Ferry on either side of the river, and we'll go riding?" So I'd take off my house at 2 o'clock in the morning, right to here, or maybe to the other side, and then we'd go riding. And then I'd ride home. That's back when I was a rider, and I also had a KLR, the most ultimate motorcycle I've ever owned. Anyway, this place has a memory in my heart. Kenny died, I don't know, 15 years ago. He was the guy that when I first went to Mexico, he went with me. Couple ferries way down south. There's a lot of old river junk hanging around the Winfield Ferry, and I've stared at this thing a while, and there's a pump on it. It looks like maybe a winch. Anyway, I'm guessing that is an old dredge to clean up the area, clean out the river where they load the barge. I don't know. You tell me. Whoa, our road here is called Hilltop Drive, and there's a big old hill in front of it. Looks like fun. Steep road. I think gravity will beat me down it. I think I will get here.
I found out a few things about the ferries down there. The Brussels ferry runs 24/7. The Golden Eagle ferry has just daylight hours, and that runs right into Missouri, kind of heading toward the south of this area. And the Winfield ferry is posted closed I've got pictures of it on here. And so I asked around about the Winfield Ferry and found out that the only time it runs anymore, I've been across it years and years and years ago. It's a really small ferry. It goes over the Mississippi. But the only time the Winfield Ferry runs now is when the Golden Eagle Ferry is broke down or is not running for some other reason, and they keep a barge there in case they have to use it. So that was kind of interesting. So coming up here is a picture of the Winfield Ferry as it's sitting in wait to get used. So there's a turnoff to the Winfield Ferry. It's a very easy gravel road down to it. And when you get there, if you look off to the north, there's a pretty large lock and dam mechanism there. And here is a good look at that, what I perceive to be a dredge. Pretty old rusty piece of equipment sitting there. It's pretty cool to look at it though. Some really great riding in this land that's between the Illinois and Mississippi rivers. There's two north and south roads that are real nice. However, the one on the Mississippi side, which is called the Mississippi Road, is much more scenic, hilly, and curvy. The one on the Illinois side, I believe it's called the Illinois Road, and it's just kind of, to me, just an ordinary road. It's pretty, but the west side on the Mississippi side was much, much prettier. Well, there, me and Deb got up one morning and went over to the lodge. It's a restaurant, and had a really, really great breakfast. There's all kinds of cabins and looks like small little houses you can rent all around there. They were really gorgeous. And the inside of that lodge is fantastic. Kind of looked like Giant City Lodge here in southern Illinois. And there's a picture of my lovely wife as we were getting ready to eat breakfast in there. She really enjoyed going over there and drinking a few cups of coffee and having a nice breakfast, and talk about what we've been doing, what we were going to do. I love you, Debbie.